Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Today, a top 25 matchup on hand, two of college football's premier teams preparing to square off. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. He was looking for more running room. At the 20 fouled as he stopped at the 23. First down here for the offense. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, you know what they say, tips lead to picks. So the offense there lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
And last incompletion leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 23. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Looking downfield, it's Cook. Feeling some heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Using his feet to buy time. It's caught. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He caught it! Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now,
and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, looks as if the defense...
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush and a better job forcing a turnover.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite, going for a big play right off the bat. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Alabama!
Man, the defense has got to be kicking themselves. They had the offense pinned back so deep in their own end. It's one thing to give up a completion, but you can't let the receiver go the entire distance and score a touchdown. Bad job on the back end by the D.
And he makes the extra point. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Back to throw, it's Cook. He'll take a deep shot here. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, passing.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play.
And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Hey, quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Johnson. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. facing a third down as they line up after the break. Looking to throw for it. Finds his tight end. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Pulls it in. It's Johnson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Missouri wants to go fast. He's looking to throw on third and short. The quick out. At the 35, he's open. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Tigers are marching down the field. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Moving out of the pocket. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
What a great job by this defense, setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
A strike downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Bought a little time, lets it go. And they're not on the same page there.
The quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target, and they're just not on the same page.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Dropping back, it's Cook. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long and field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes that Alabama offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Haynes.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Fires picked off. Looking for more room. He's at the 40. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
They're trying to get to it. Fights off a defender. This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. He'll come out throwing on first down. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Missouri!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He lobs one high down the left side. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. Missouri will put a foot to it to start us in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. We're not getting him on the ground, still on his feet. And the returner will be brought down. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball. And he intercepts it. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. When you see these Alabama linebackers demolish quarterbacks and wreck things in the backfield, you have to think of Derek Thomas in that 27-sack season in 1988.
27. That's insane to have that many sacks in a season, especially when they didn't throw the ball that much. But finding ways to get after quarterback. You've seen Alabama guys, they're built different, they're recruited differently, and they have a lot of success, and they...
Fires toward the end zone. Oh, and it's picked off, threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. Great job by the freshman, kept his eyes in the right place and made the play. Here comes that Alabama offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get landed.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Keeps the legs moving. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially in the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where
What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this round.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Cook. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. He'll turn it loose out to the right. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. It is a valuable tool to have a quarterback that can extend a play like that. But sometimes you're smart to be check down Charlie and just take something easy and not invite disaster.
Because when you roll out, you're rolling out, you're cutting the field in half, right? The defense starts to run from one side to where you're rolling out to. The field kind of shrinks, and it kind of becomes a little bit of backyard ball. And you could tell he forced that one in there. Didn't get the interception, thank goodness, but it wasn't a great decision.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Trying to find his man on first down. Let it go. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Oh, man, the quarterback almost just threw his 2nd interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked off.
Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Trying to burn this defensive back. And the ball is intercepted. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense has a 2nd down play. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's long. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so...
And he's running in the open. Just trucks through it. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1.
I love this type of play because it looks like a jet sweep. The defense, they're a bit confused pre-snap. They don't know who has the ball, and all of a sudden, that guy with his speed is in the second level of the defense before the defense even knows what happened.
So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown tie.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those...
Oh, he wants it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. This quarterback desperately wants to make a chunk play, but they're going to be deepest to deepest, widest to widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt. Situational football is probably one of the most underrated, untalked about things, like understanding the situation. I have the lead. They have to take shots down the field. I'm going to play pass. I got to rush the passer. I got to keep him in the pocket. All those things come into play throughout this game.
They're facing a 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Cook. He's taking a deep shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the 1st down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the 1st down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where...
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He goes out of bounds.
Oh, don't quit, man. Come on, finish it out, bro. Oh, he quit. Damn. Man, I hate when they quit like that. Go ahead. It was a good game. You should have finished it out, man. Hey, roll tide, man. It is what it is, man. Hey, those who chiming in, man. Welcome to Hyper Gamers Club, man. I'm your boy, Hyper Monkey, man. That's another dub. 6-0 for this conference right now, man. 6-0. Whew. I'm trying to make it to the playoffs, man. I haven't got a championship yet, man. I made it to the playoffs a couple times, but towards the end, man, boy, the wildest things happen, man. But all conference right now, total record 183 wins, 114 losses. I ain't perfect, you know what I'm saying? But I will play, and I won't quit, especially not like that, man. Go and watch the games I did yesterday, y'all, man. I'm telling you, I got a game on there when I played against Michigan, score in the last 9 seconds to win the game. I don't quit, and I was down too, man. Like, I don't quit. I don't care what the score is. You just got to just beat me. Here we go, man. Let's see if we can get this undefeated. Right now, I'm already getting promoted. That's what it says. Matter of fact, let me back up and look at that one more time. Hold on. All right. Yeah, so I'm already going to get promoted. Yeah, it's unfortunate I do quit like that at the end, man. I hate that. Hey, roll tide. Another win. trying to get to that playoffs, man. 6-0 right now, man. Again, welcome to the channel, man. This Hyper Gamers Club. Your boy Hyper Monkey, man. Been doing this. Been trying to get this channel up, man. Trying to get everything going. I think I got 152 subs right now. He say he'd play against Bam. You know what, man? I don't even use my role like that with the running. If you would have been watching that game right there, I ain't got no quarterback runs at all. At all, man. Like, I switch around a lot, man. I switch around a lot. Law, Bernard, Williams, of course. Hit some jets. Whatever works, man. If I see something open that defense, man, I'm gonna rock it. 6-0 right now, man. Here we go. Y'all share the channel, man. Let's get these subs up, man. Football lovers, man. What's up? What's your team? Where you from? I'm from Montgomery, Alabama, man. So, Roll Tide Nation where I'm at, man. Roll Tide Nation.
Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the South Carolina Gamecocks taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. Fair catch called for and made. Line gets set, first down. Wants to throw, it's Sellers. Flips it out to the back. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Caught in the backfield, it's Sandy. They get him down after he makes the catch. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Looking to throw on third. Got his man quickly. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Let's see what they've got on second down. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. using the quick game.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use the quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed behind the line, it's Sanders. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Fires to the big fella. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy.
It's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Working the middle, it's complete. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. That completion delivers a 1st down. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Gamecocks want to move quickly. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Looking to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Fast motion from the offense. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
This defense has given up yards, but a chance to make a stop on this opening drive on 3rd and goal. To the air, it's Sellers. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Fielded in the end zone, it's Wall. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wasting no time taking a shot. And that pass intercepted. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Safe completion on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. Back to throw, it's Sellers. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get the first through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Sanders. And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Gamecocks in the hurry up. They're going to throw it again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. Makes the catch and knocked down. Line getting set on second down. The play action fake. What a snag by the defense. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! What a play by this defense with a pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And he made the extra point without problem. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
And the Gamecocks get it past the sticks.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wide receiver shows motion. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Catch in the middle, it's Bennett. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pulls it in. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. Just about set for the second half kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this,
all kinds of room to the right. The 40. Past the 20. And he got away from it.
No way this dude just quit after a touchdown like that. Did he just quit? No way. You see what I'm talking about, y'all? No way, man. No way. I guess he felt like the game was getting away from him. I don't see how. I mean, it was just 14-3. We just started third quarter. We just started third quarter. This man don't quit the game, man. God, dog. Roll Tide, man. 7-0 now. Like 36 on there. 3 games remaining, man. I'm trying to get in these playoffs. Roll Tide, man. All right. Game number 3. Man. That's crazy. Game dude quit in the 4th. I think that was the 4th quarter, I believe. This game dude quit in the beginning of the 3rd. I guess that touchdown was just too much, man. I guess it was just too much. That's crazy. To the, what, say 4 or 5? Like, just 5 on there. Hey, y'all hit that sub. You like what you see, man. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, from Montgomery, Alabama. Absolutely. Oh, man, that's what I've been waiting on right here. The Texas game. Once again, this Hyper Gamers Club, man. Welcome to the channel. Y'all new here, man. First 2 games, amazing, man. Can't believe they quit, though. Man, I hate when people quit. That is crazy. If I'm lose, I'm just going to lose. You got to beat me. Oh, I'm on the road, y'all. I'm on the road.
Keep it electric today inside
on the road.
Royal Texas Memorial Stadium.
It's going to be tough.
Today, a rank versus
rank
matchup as a couple of top 25 teams get set to go jaw to jaw. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. No return coming. He'll call for... Looking for a productive play on first down. Here's the handoff. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Give that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Keep it on the ground. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
To throw, it's Ewers. Makes his connection. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
Great job by the defense here, rallying to this wide receiver and making the tackle. He is dangerous. They don't want to let this receiver get behind them, but they know that when he makes catches, they better rally quickly and get this guy on the ground. He is fast.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Pressure coming. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He lets one fly deep. Complete to the left. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they will score. Touchdown, Texas! They're bellowing out Texas fight right now as the Horns are ready after that touchdown drive.
And what a great way to start. Get the crowd jacked up. When you do something good like this early, that burnt orange is going absolutely bananas in the stands. And the rest of the game, the defense, the special teams, everybody feeds off their great energy.
Offense set on 1st down. Wide out in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Hit the afterburners, kid. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bama! And once he got loose, it was all over. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Fielded in the end zone. It's Golden. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Leaves it with the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Looking to throw, it's Ewers. Dances away from the heat. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. It's complete. A huge pickup. First down for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. Got room at the 35. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Longhorns are flying down the field. These corners going to give these receivers some space. That's caught. It's more.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. He leaves it with his back. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half.
And another nice gain by the offense. All right, defense. We got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for a loss or a sack or something to get momentum back on my side?
Makes the catch. It's golden. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn! And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes that Alabama offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute it.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 10. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Trying to power it in. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Second and goal for this offense. Trying to surge it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
Coming out with it, it's Bolden. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
All kinds of time before he fires right. Ball in the air, intercepted. Taking it the other way. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't the offensive line's fault. What a great job protecting him. This day game could have turned into a night game. He had so much time in the pocket. Got to understand your options. Where you go, 1 to 2 to 3. Get rid of the football. Don't sit back in the pocket. And definitely don't make a mistake when you have that much time to throw the football.
Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. The give on the inside. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Milroe. Now adjusting. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they've regained the lead. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Texas. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
And I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to buy time. Unloads to the wideout. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And as an offense, you've got such a special talent playing QB. You've got to do a better job protecting him. If you can let this guy set his feet, he can light this defense up.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for 1 final play in this half. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He wants to take the top off. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Law. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes that Alabama offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football ball out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fella.
Oh, look out, there he goes! And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss it. If this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be
headed to the end zone. Touchdown tie. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Floats it out in space. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. And the Longhorns with the 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Takes his shot. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first.
Guys out in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball down anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
They'll leave it with him. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try it on the ground. will not get there. A fourth down stop.
Low man wins. Defense that time on fourth down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
That's a great job executing up front by the defense. They looked like they were ready for that play. And that was a bit of a more unconventional look from the offense on third down, but the defense was there to make a big stop.
Gets rid of it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanking the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Quickly complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Nice throw, nice catch, great completion on that out route. Sometimes those cornerbacks, when they see that early, they can make that jump and get that pick six. So those are dangerous routes to throw, but it worked for him there.
Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Ewers. Going for it all. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Man, this late in the game, it's go time. I got to have a score. I'm not worried about downs. I'm going through my 2-minute script. We know what's coming. We practiced this all week. It's 2nd down, incomplete pass, go to 3rd down. If we need to go for it on 4th down, this offense just has to keep that high energy up and try to run these plays fast.
And that pass is intercepted. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? I mean, you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football, you're just trying to make something happen, and ball gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of a DB. Nice job by the defense.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Still on his feet at the 45. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown, and that might do it. Just put a little bit of distance in this game and try to put it on ice.
And the defense just trying to fight to stay in the ball game. That should be the final blow. No more hope, but good fight to the end.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Bolden. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They're starting to feel a little desperation here, David. They just can't press yet.
It's go time. We got to put some drives together, down multiple possessions, Jesse. We don't have to waste.
Yeah, so at this point of the game, your best players have to touch the football. You've got to dial up plays, getting your biggest playmakers involved now if you're going to win this game.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
Throws to the wideout. It's complete. The expressway is wide open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And he just overshot his man. Bounds incomplete.
I think when you go through these progressions.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. Looking to pass, it's Ewers. Coming after him. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down.
They're trying to get the receiver on a drag route and work him through all the bodies of traffic, but there's just too much happening. I don't think he saw the throw real well, and it falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires left. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going.
GG, what a game.
Connection.
After being stopped there on 4th.
Oh, he left out. I was going to take a knee. Do a run game, take a knee. But, hey, GG, man. Roll Tide, man. Roll Tide. What a game. Woo, and on the road, man. And on the road. Let's move that on up to 8-0 now. Come on. There it is. Now, I am ranked 22. If I win this next game, I should be in the playoffs, right? 8-0 right now, man. 8-0. 8-0. Man. Man. What a day. What a day. We're gonna keep it going, man. Y'all still watching? That's what's up. We're gonna keep it going. 8-0. Let's see if I make the playoffs, man. Let's see if I make the playoffs. Roll Tide next game. Again, you're new here, hit that sub, man. Hit that notification. Just stick around, man. Got over 450 videos on this channel, man. This is Hybrid Gamers Club. I play more than just football. Fortnite, Call of Duty, fan plays, you know what I'm saying? Y'all rock with us, man. Oh, got Miami this game. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. Cam. All right. Again, welcome to the channel, man. This Hybrid Gamers Club. I'm Hybrid Monkey, man. Also, I need y'all to check out my wife's channel, man. Boom Boom Kitty, split with an I on the end. She's on YT as well. Boom Boom Kitty. Check her out on YT. Check her out on Twitch. Spelled the same way.
Legendary. Lewis,
And I'm going to go ahead and look for game's sake, man. And I'll get back to the chat after the game. Again, this Happy Damage Trail. I'm Happy Monkey. And look at the channel, 8-0 right now. 8-0. 2 more games in this conference season. I am 8-0 right now. Trying to make it to the playoffs. And here we go. Let's get it rocking. Roll Tide.
To get a statement victory. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
And I'm on the road again, Chad. On the road again. Just have to say that. We're just on the road with Texas. On the road again. All right, here we go.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Tackled at the 24 and almost... with the yardage you would have gotten with a touchback. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, the ground game. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the 1st. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. All wideouts, no backs. Dropping back, it's Ward. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. What do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 4th down, going to the air. Finds his man enough for the 1st. Racing down the left side. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, K.
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball in the first possession of the game, and they looked like it, scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll try the run. Fighting off the defender. Out across the 30, marked down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Yeah, great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played at Alabama, that ran it with an edge, that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish the run.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he is stopped behind the line, and that's how we'll finish the first quarter. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. Motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Pass to 45. And he breaks into the open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Touch pass on the run. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Tackled immediately after the catch. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy, first on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw.
Give him 6. Touchdown, Alabama!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And they tacked on the extra point. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Johnson. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterbacks.
Intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Bulls his way forward. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Miller with the ball. Powers through the defender. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Gets it out quickly. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run with the ball.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense.
That ball is intercepted at the goal line. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with him, start to take away the field towards the sideline, because think about it, he's not going to throw back across his body. The defense read it well, moved with the rollout, made the big play.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
They'll go right back to the run. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it that? Well, you call it so 3rd down becomes an easier down. It's not 3rd and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Ward. Fires to the middle. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
They kept that drive alive, but still ground to cover here on 1st down. Buying some time. He'll throw it. Picked off. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Bama! How about that D coming up with a play like that? The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. He wants to throw. Going up top. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And he tacks on the extra point. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Going up top on 1st down. He lets it fly. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the 1st half. Canes will kick it off to start the second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football plan.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Fires it incomplete.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Fast motion from the offense. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing football.
Fires into traffic, picked off. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. First down here for the offense. Give to the running back. At the 40, there he goes. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The Canes moving quickly to the line. Looking for a man. It's Ward. Throws to the tight end. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. Here comes that Alabama offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right.
All kinds of running room. The 30. 10. Touchdown Tide. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got a man. It's George. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
At the 45 on his way. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Off the play fake on first down. Throwing right. Got his man. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Well, it's a nice job snagging that pass. Miami has a tradition of Heisman Trophy quarterbacks. I get that, but guess what? If you're going to win Heisman Trophies, you're probably throwing to very talented wide receivers. Let's not forget about all the great receivers the Hurricanes have had as well. And they've got a special group this year. This guy right here is one of those dudes. He can beat you one-on-one with his speed, and he has really, really good hands as well.
They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Alabama! And the route is on.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Going for the return. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
Hey, chat, no lie, I appreciate the guys actually still playing. He has not quit at all.
That last drive was
One of the last
for a while,
2 or 3 games they quit. This one has not quit.
No, you got to be able
Ball.
to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going
still
to
getting plays like that.
got to be able to eliminate the mistakes.
He's
I
balling.
don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right
Gotta
back in his
respect.
hands and let him do his thing.
Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. That's caught. It's Restrepo. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Yeah, and David, you just wonder at this point, is it just too little too late? This is one of their best playmakers offensively, but they just haven't been able to get him going in this game. Big reason why they're losing.
Yeah, and the defense has done a great job understanding that. I got to take that guy away. That's priority number 1. Understand.
And the pass is intercepted. Got room on the return. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bama! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Oh, he's going to go for the return. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Nah, just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting, keep throwing the football, try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much, but keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, try to find things to build off of for next week as well, right? I mean, it's all about continuing to improve week in and week out. So whether that's identifying playmakers or just seeing what you can come up with here at the end of this game and not quitting.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
To the air, it's Ward. Fires to the wideout. And the pass hits, picked off. It's a fumble on the play.
I gotta tell you, man,
I wasn't even trying to jump. I wasn't even trying to jump, Chad. He was still jumping from the pick.
After the interception, getting to the ball, David, and creating that fumble.
And I think the QB breathing a big sigh of relief. You thought you made a game-changing pick, but how about flying to the football, like you said, making the tackle, getting the football out, recovering it, and, you know, getting a first down. That's how you do it.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And that ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they've just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
Dropping back, it's Ward. Trying to get to him. Trying to escape and get it himself. The ball's free. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Comes out throwing on first down. Scrambling away. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. So they'll try to make up some of that ground on 2nd down from the 16. He's looking to throw. He wants a big play here late. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here lately.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's going to go down.
GG, man, GG.
Has run out.
Roll Tide, y'all. Took it to the road, Chad. 49-7. Roll Tide. The only touchdown he got was in the first quarter.
And they just look good in every
One
phase of the
touchdown,
game.
shut him out
The
second,
coaching
third, and
staff,
fourth,
I don't know
and
what
did
you
it
could
on the
ask
road. That
for
makes me
your guys to
9-0
do better. I think the
right
challenge
now.
for this
9-0
team
for the
is
conference
going out
online,
next
man.
week and trying to play
I
with
have
the
a-
same type of
I
intensity.
think it's safe to say I have a good like 80% to 90% chance of making the playoffs right now.
Coming off the bus, those dudes are good. This is a great team. And
This is great. Some days you have some days when you just in your bag.
That's going to do
And
it for
today,
us. For
it
Jesse
seems like
Palmer,
hybrid
David Pollack,
monkeys
our entire
in that
broadcast
bag,
team, I'm
man.
Reese Davis. This
You
has
do
been
hear, hit that
another
sub.
presentation of
I
EA
see
Sports
the
College
watching
Football.
views going up still. Appreciate it, y'all. If you're new to the channel, hit that sub, hit that notify, man. This is Hyper Gamers Club again, and also check out my wife's channel, Boom Boom Kitty, spelled with an I. She's on YT, and she's also on Twitch, Boom Boom Kitty, spelled with an I. She does a lot of Fortnite content. Her edits are dope, videos are dope. Oh, it said, hey, top 8 makes the playoffs, and I am ranked number 8 right now, man. Ranked number 8, baby. Right now, I am in the playoffs, but I must win this last game to stay in that running. If I lose this game, it's going to knock me out the playoffs. I am 9-0 right now, man. I am 9-0. Straight dubs across the board right now. 186 wins, 114 losses total for the total world record. But for this all-conference right now, roll to CFP, I am 9-0. I am now ranked in the top 8. Roll Tide, man. Hey, we got to do it. Got to do it while the momentum's good. Got to play. I ain't holding off. Here we go. Gonna start it right now, man. Again, if you're new here, man, hit that sub, hit that notify. This is Hyper Gamers Club, man. I'm Happy Monkey. And we're gonna see if Bama make this playoffs, man. Let's get it. Oh, it would be Ohio. God, dog, it would be Ohio. Why wouldn't it be? Oh, no biggie. I've beaten Ohio plenty of times. But, man, this is, at least let me get at home. I've been on the road the last 3 games. At least let me play at home, y'all. Don't let me play on the road against Ohio, man.
Welcome to
Oh,
Columbus,
my
Ohio,
goodness. They put me on the
and
road.
venerable
Look at
Horseshoe,
this.
home of the Ohio State
Last 4
Buckeyes,
games
a place
on the
that's
road.
home
Oh,
to
they're doing
such
me wrong,
legendary
y'all.
names
They're doing
as
me wrong.
Archie, Woody, Zeke, and Stroud. Today we
Last
have
game
a
of the
top
season. I'm
25
9-0.
matchup on
If
hand
I
with
win this
two of
game,
college
I will
football's
still
premier
be in the
teams
playoffs. I'm top
preparing
8.
to slug it out.
If I lose this
As
game,
we'll see, the number
probably gonna knock me
15
out the
team in the
playoffs.
country, the Alabama Crimson
Man.
Tide, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio
Here we go, man.
State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College
Roll
Football,
Tide, here we go.
I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ballard. He was hoping for something a little more direct. The 20. Get him on the ground at the 20. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. With the catch, it's Scott. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The time-honored phrase for a quarterback is field general. This dude, in this environment, he's like a stadium commander. He's like an elevated rank above field general.
He's like an orchestrator. He knows how to set them off and then bring it up and bring the excitement with the big plays and make it look easy time and time again. And that's why this offense is so impressive.
After the filth Lefty move. He's got room. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. They'll try to run for it. Tackle is made after the first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Reeled it in and just made the house call. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A first down for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going to take a shot right away. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Alabama quickly back to the line.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages. Because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big plays here in the second half.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Ripped off a huge chunk play on. Gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. New set of downs after that completion. They'll go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stim of the defensive line. They're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this run.
They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. Ohio State 7, Alabama 0.
Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. He nails it. A 58-yard field goal.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He's going to bring it out from deep. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. To the ground. He's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield. The running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense. Great in the tackle for a loss on first down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. To the air, it's Howard. He lost one down the sideline. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Steps away. He's not afraid to go deep. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Got him downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Snap in the shotgun. He caught it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. Now on 2nd and goal. Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it. But
I got to get the PI right there.
Guys,
that's all that check. I really thought it was a good PI right there.
I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He lobs one high down the left side. And he hauls it in at the 30. And he'll take it to the house. He got
I see what he's doing now, Chad. I understand it now. I see what he's doing. They let him get away with them push-offs, so he's going to push off when he's doing that.
Sometimes when you're calling
I see that now, Chad.
You're expecting man coverage
Push up some
or
things,
the
though.
one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big first down. It's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David. He's taking the shot. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Off play action on first down. They're bringing a shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. It's pretty clear he didn't care about the double coverage. He thought his guy was better than their two guys.
Well, and there's reason to think that. That dude's a stud, and I understand it. I want to...
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 20. Touchdown tie. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Complete downfield. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Blasted as he lets it go. The pass ball's incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Looking downfield, it's Howard. Time to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive player right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the end zone. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. And the Buckeyes will kick it away to crank up the second half. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes that Alabama offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensive...
Can anyone catch him? The 40. The 20. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Alabama!
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then, David, it shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And he puts through the extra point. The kickoff team on the field, he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. First down here for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. When you play at a place like Alabama, you have to live up to the legacy of the Jonathan Allens, the Deron Paynes, the Marcel Dariuses when you play on that defensive front.
And the funny thing is, Reese, I can keep going. Quentin Williams, Will Anderson, like the list goes on and on and on. Just elite level recruiting on the defensive line, on the edge, is how they built this dynasty at Alabama.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Pulls it in. It's Scott. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Leaves it with the back. Still on his feet at the 45. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Bama! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it.
Oh, don't quit, man. Come on. Oh, he quit. It's my last game of the season. He quit. Boy, the comeback was real on that one, man. 30-14, chat. Do y'all see that? Why did he quit, though? He got it's third quarter. Third quarter. He was playing well. I guess he thought he had me, man. But check that out. I have made the playoffs with a perfect record. 10-0. Number 1 ranked. Let's go, man. Let's go. In the playoffs. Bama's in the playoffs. I'm going to end my live right here. The next live I do playing this college football today will be obviously right here starting off in the playoffs. I'm on the hunt for my first online national championship. I'm officially on the hunt now. I am on the hunt. Man, hey, y'all that been sitting here watching, I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. Again, this is Hybrid Gamers Club, baby. Go ahead, hit that notification, man, so you do not miss when I go back live and do these playoffs online, man, and see what's up. I'm in the playoffs, man. Bama's in here, baby. Roll Tide. You know Bama makes magic, man. Bama makes magic, baby. We here. Again, I'm Hybrid Monkey. Thank y'all for rocking with me, man. Don't forget to hit that sub notification and share this channel. And I'm out. Peace.